Hi, in this video we are going to talk about variable typecasting and how we can store multiple values in one variable. So let's consider we have two variables, a is 30 and b is 30. First of all, we will verify the type using the type attribute. So this a belongs to int and this b belongs to str. Now what we will do is we will try to add these variables. It is saying we cannot add it because they both belongs to different class. So we need to either change a to str or b to integer. To typecast from one variable type to another, we use this syntax. Which variable type we want to change? Let's say we want to change b to int, so we will say int, and then the variable we want to change is b, and this will return 30. Similarly, we can change the a to this str. Now it is returning in string format. So let's do in place editing. So a is equal to str of a and b is equal to str of b. Now just try to verify type of a, it will say str, and type of b is str. Now we can add these variables. Now let's consider we have four variables: name, total post, average rating and isAdmin. Okay. Now there is another user having name as Vikas, total post 30, average rating 4.8 and isAdmin false. When you will change this, it will update the value for these variables also. But you want to store all the users information. So what you can do is you can either rename these variables to name1, total post 1 and this name to total post 2. Something like this one. But let's say we have 100 users, so you need to create this much of variables. So this is not a good practice. To store the multiple values in one data or one variable, we can use different data structures for it. Let's say you want to store user 1 information in one variable, user 2 information in another variable. So there are different types of representations. You can either change it to square brackets and store it their values. You can either use this. Based on these symbols, the data or memory allocation changes. This is called the list representation of data. This is called set and this is called tuples. Now let's consider you want to store something like this is name. So it should be a key value pair. Then you can do something like this one. Now it makes more sense that this user dictionary is having these keys and having these values. So in Python we have these type of data structure built in: list, set, dictionary, tuple. We will learn each of them in great details in the subsequent lessons. Till then, stay tuned. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye. Have a good day ahead.